俺にできるのは全ての力をこの斬撃に込めることだけだ。
Alright, what is going on, guys? SpitefulHopes back again, and let's just get right into the news. We actually have some really good news. So first off, Alternate Rebirth 1 and 4 is finally confirmed. Hikone, Tokinata with Kenpachi. It's kind of funny because they didn't group the characters together. I figured they just grouped the ones that were the most valuable first. Like, obviously Tokinata is probably the one that everyone's aiming for from his original banner, Hikone from his original banner, Kenpachi from his original banner. So definitely very interesting. That's going to be coming out literally within 24 hours. Going into the notices, as you see here, Inheritance Trials is already coming back, which is really good. That means that we don't have to worry about grinding as much as we can in terms of link slot potions. It's gonna be an ongoing thing, hopefully till the end of time. This inheritance trial is going to be going on for an entire month and 5 days. So you see here, starts April 19th until the 24th. This is going to be really good because it is actually changing the killer that's necessary. As you see here, enemy affiliations, Soul Reaper. This means that your Soul Reaper allies are going to be having their time of day, their fun in the sun, bro. And like the characters that I would really recommend working on in terms of just like Soul Reaper killers, boom boom. Let's just get right into it. Obviously, 5th anniversary Ichigo, if you have him max transcended, he's still going to be really good. But when it comes to red characters like Hikone, Lile Baro, Ryukin, these characters are going to be really good. However, Hikone does have increased status ailment chance against tech attribute Soul Reapers plus 10%. This is going to be super OP because you actually, oh, let me put on my little webcam. Where's my little webcam? Where you at? There you are. Thank you. This is going to be really OP because you'll actually be able to get access to Weaken, which is one of the strongest skills in the game. So not only are you dealing more damage straight up, but you're actually protecting your allies too if you get the weakening off. And I feel like Bankai Hikone is one of those characters that a lot of people do either have at least 2 copies of if you've been summoning trying to get Bankai Shuhei or Bankai Hikone. If not, this character, even at 1 of 5, I think is going to be incredible in this type of content. Alright, next on the list for speed units, obviously, I think it's kind of obvious to say 5th anniversary Byakuya, Kirinji, these characters are going to overtake the reins here. Ishin was really good in that last one, but Momo should actually be pretty good. Does Momo, she doesn't have increased, yeah, she has damage to lacerated enemies plus 40%, but if you worked on these characters, they should all be fine. Bambietta should be amazing here. But yeah, I think that the foremost characters that a lot of people are going to be using, Kirinji and Byakuya. Byakuya is definitely going to take the cake here. He's going to have killer just like the last inheritance trial, which is good. Going into Heart, you actually get access to Kenpachi. Tokinata might actually be able to auto. You have Desert Society Rukia as well as this Heart Yoruichi. Heart Yoruichi should actually be pretty okay here. True Bankai Ichigo, but it looks like Heart's a bit lacking in terms of characters with crazy range like Havoc, right? Right, so we might be getting a Heart Soul Reaper killer in the near future. That is for end of the month, maybe, potentially. That'd be cool. All right, and of course going into what is it called? For the tech characters, Uryu is going to be a king here. He's going to finally have killer. Shinji is going to have the same skill as Yamamoto. So for those that have multiple copies of Shinji, he should be excellent here. Ginzuru, let's see. Yeah, Ginzuru should be amazing here. Tag team Toshiro should be good here. Sosuke Aizen's going to be one of the better boosters for tech as well. So tech seems like it's going to be okay. Honestly, I still wish tech got a little bit more buffs. And of course, when it comes to Soul Reapers for Mind is actually really stacked. You have characters like Siruchi, who actually has increased status element chance against Heart attribute Soul Reapers, so that's going to give them lacerate. This will actually prevent bosses from doing their special insta-kill mechanics as well, so you won't really have to worry about them if someone's running a Siruchi. And of course, you also have characters like Daddy Ichigo, Noel, Nihashi, Nelyel, Orient Society, Nelyel, and who's else is a good unit? Salaporo should be good. First Battle Ichigo should be great. Hikone should be good. Yeah, I mean, honestly, for this, you actually have the pick of the litter. Obviously, the booster of choice is probably going to be Ichigo. Kiryu might struggle with the range guard. I don't like NAD characters in Inheritance Trial, but these characters are definitely going to be making the biggest splashes in my opinion when it comes to this Inheritance Trial. Enemy killer abilities are going to be Espada killer, so you might not want to use any Espadas. Fortunately, this list is very sparse. There's very few Espada affiliation characters with Soul Reaper killer that you're going to actually want to use. You'll see here special rules killer effect ×3, so if you have Soul Reaper killer, you don't clap. You'll also see here that the actual affiliations for the bosses, there are some that are just Soul Reapers, but then you have Redux, Toshiro, Kenpachi, Aizen, Retsu, Shunsui, as well as Tag Team Retsu. And the reason this is important is because Daddy Ichigo will have 2 at time, like both killers effective on these characters, so he might actually be able to just straight up one shot these bosses with just 1 attack. So yeah, definitely one thing to note. If you've worked on your characters, concentrate on working on your Soul Reapers now, just so that way you can keep cycling through, right? You want to be able to just bypass all the rules here. If you have a character that's max Transcend with a killer that's not Soul Reaper, they should perform just fine. Don't worry. I see a lot of people that get upset, but I mean, it is what it is. And Enrich Droplet Zone is coming back with another week. You'll see here the enemies are going to be enemy affiliations Hollow and Soul Reaper. So if you have a Hollow Soul Reaper, those characters should be good, but with ×2 droplets, you're going to want mainly to farm with the characters that are droplet plus. If you don't have any of those, then I recommend like just getting like a Tokinata and just autoing, just so that way you can be like, I carry, and then you can get access to a bunch of the droplet bonus characters. Overall, this should be very, very good for everybody. I think that there's a very, very huge prevalence in Soul Reaper killers, which yeah, I mean, overall pretty good. Also, one thing to note, they finally announced the full compensation for the servers actually being down for 10 hours, and I'm actually really happy with the compensation that we got. We got a whole 5 spirit orbs. 5 spirit orbs. Make sure that you don't spend it all in one space. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to spend it all in one single. You want to maybe cherish those spirit orbs, just rock them. You know what I'm saying? The game was down for 10 whole hours, so 5 orbs, I think it's a reasonable compensation. I think they could have done, they could have given us a little bit less, and I think that it would have been completely fine, but they were actually incredibly generous, and I really am happy with how the compensation turned out this time around. So shout out to K-Lab, shout out to their official Discord for giving us the news that we're going to be getting 5 whole spirit orbs, and maybe we'll get an explanation. Though I'm not gonna lie, the servers were down so long. Somebody, I forgot their name. I'm so mad I forgot their name. But they said something along the lines of they were saying that it wasn't that it's a leak, but they're saying somebody got fired and they smashed core servers. I don't know how accurate that is, because like I'm you know, I don't really know that person who made those claims, but like the server being down for 10 hours probably cost Caleb a crap ton of money, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. I wish that we actually got better compensation. The compensation that we got was really dog. Like, really? We did 5 orbs? Seriously? 5 orbs? And if you didn't pick up your quest rewards for your dailies, you got that. So people are getting kicked out of S League for not doing their guild quest early, which is... feels bad, dude. Feels bad. Also, we got confirmation on the arena mode. Here we go. Let me do this into this. Yeah. So, let me zoom out a bit. Here we go. You'll have even more chances to go against players. We hope that the Discord proves to be a place where you can ignore country lines. Don't really know how that's going to work, but players worldwide in the arena mode that is coming in our next upcoming major update. Not sure if that's going to be 13.0 or 12.1. Could be end of the month, might not be. Probably not, just because it's like a huge game mode after we just got Inheritance Trials, or at least this soon, and we're getting new accessories and all that. I'll be interested to see how that goes. But I'm gonna leave it to that, guys. Grind on, catch up, and stay blessed. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.